Hello, my name is Alyson Yates, a 4-H member from Lake County, Oregon. Never heard of it? Well, I don't blame you. We aren't exactly a vacation destination. With a population of just over 8,000 people and 10 times as many cattle, our 4-H program is relatively small compared to the rest of Oregon's. Our county leadership program is slowly growing, but my goal is to expand the possibilities for our remote county and to inspire the youth of our 4-H program to assume leadership positions at the county, state, and even national levels. Throughout my 8 years in 4-H, I have participated in a large variety of projects and held many different leadership positions. My involvement has expanded greatly since my first few years, and I continue to seek more leadership opportunities in the 4-H program to become a better representative of my county and my state. Since a young age, I have always strived to be of service to those in need and to volunteer for a variety of different programs. I began volunteering with Cornell University's Lost Ladybug Project when I was 6 years old, and I have continued to contribute to the citizen science program throughout the last 10 years. I participated in National Public Lands Day in 2015, where I removed decayed fences at Devil's Garden Natural Area. For the last 2 years, I have made Christmas decorations for Warner Creek Correctional Facility and have driven raptor routes for the East Cascade Audubon Society. I have also completed a myriad of different service projects through leadership events. One of my most recent volunteer projects was through the Bureau of Land Management, where I educated kindergarten through 6th grade youth on the importance of bats during National Bat Week. While serving as a junior leader in my 4-H clubs, I have organized several large community service projects. In 2016, I started a local fundraising project for Heifer International, an organization that sends livestock and other agricultural supplies to third world countries and educates the recipients on animal husbandry, production, and becoming self-sufficient. We were able to raise enough money to purchase 4 trios of rabbits to send to families in need. The following year, I also received a mini-grant to replace the old cage system in the Lake County Fairgrounds small animal barn with new cages and cable supports. I have also used one of my other passions, photography, in my service work. I have taken senior and class photos for the Step Up program at the annual Noni Vandenberg Color Run and have recently begun working with the Find a Grave program. Through this organization, I volunteered to submit photos of memorials and headstones in my area that have been requested by relatives or friends of the deceased. Despite the large variety of things I have already done in the 4-H program, there are still many different avenues that I would like to pursue. In January, I will officially become one of the teen leaders of my local photography club, organizing meetings, speaking and presenting to the club, teaching new skills, and helping our members learn more about the art of photography. I have also recently applied for a position as a camp counselor at 4-H Camp Tumbleweed, which will take place in the coming spring, and I will be applying for a place on the Oregon State Ambassador team next March. Something you may have realized throughout the course of this video is that I am younger than most of the applicants for the design team. I acknowledge that this means I may not have had quite as much experience as some other applicants, but I believe that my age only offers me an opportunity to bring the knowledge I gained back to my community, county, and state leadership programs, and to contribute my newfound skills throughout the 2 upcoming years. I believe that I still have many skills to offer the design team, including public speaking, collaboration with others, open-mindedness, and dedication to the 4-H program and youth education. I am always enthusiastic to share the things that I learned with my fellow 4-H members and to encourage them to pursue their passions. The 4-H program has allowed me to travel to many amazing locations, even internationally, for service learning and educational purposes. I have been to many 4-H events around Oregon and was given the honor of traveling to Atlanta for National 4-H Congress this fall. But the most life-changing travel experience I have had through the program was the Oregon 4-H trip to Costa Rica. We were given the opportunity to visit a small school in the Guanacaste region, where we learned about Costa Rican traditions, met with the youth, and witnessed firsthand the challenges and needs they face to educate children in that community. I was incredibly moved by how friendly and accepting all of the staff, students, and their families were, and it has inspired me to become more involved in education and leadership, both in and outside of 4-H. Through this trip, I learned how much of an effect a single 4-H member can have on a worldwide scale, and that you can change someone's life just by being their friend. One of the most valuable things that I learned while attending National 4-H Congress is the amazing diversity that exists in the 4-H program. I had the honor of meeting people from all over the world that were all devoted to the same amazing institute as I am. I believe that I speak for a part of our nation that is underrepresented in many national events, and my passion for youth education and empowerment drives me to remind rural youth that anything can be accomplished through perseverance, no matter where you come from. That belief is something that is always driving me forward, up the ladder of leadership to destinations that I'm not even aware of yet. But I do know that becoming a member of the 2019 National 4-H Congress Design Team is the next rung on that ladder, and I hope that it will allow me to take one more step upwards towards my future.